Can you hear me now? Yes, you can hear us now.
Oh.
Now you can hear us. So they missed that whole thing that we just went through.
They did see me stab you at my unicorn.
They did see. Can you see? Can we see the unicorn hat again, please? Okay. I think we're ready. What's up, yo?
We were just discussing what we did this weekend, and it was my daughter's birthday. So we had a kid party on Saturday and a family party on Sunday. And then John was going to tell me what he was doing.
But you have to talk really loud.
I am talking loud.
I can hear her.
You can hear her?
Yes,
And she speaks.
I know that.
I can hear.
You know, I feel like the camera's too far. I'm sorry. I'm pulling it close.
There you go. There you go.
Now
Now I can actually see.
Now we can. Okay, I think this is better. Okay, so, all right. So, what did you do this weekend? Did you answer that question already?
And I asked you what you did. You still have not answered me.
I'm afraid. But we didn't do
What'd you
anything.
do?
I was sick.
Oh.
Friday we did nothing. Saturday we had some. I was sick. I was sick. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Nobody says anything different.
All right.
That's my story. I was sick. I'm still sick. You see me sniffling, right? I'm sick. I am sick. Not just in the head. I'm sick. Anyway, what did you do this weekend, Lola? Because you had the best weekend of all.
I did. I went to Caligula for the camo party that Lola Entertainment threw, and it was quite nice. I enjoyed myself.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh yeah.
That's all right.
It was good. It was good. It was a lot of new faces. And I think that, it was a good mix of people. DJ was good. It's BYOB, so the liquor is always good if you bring the right stuff. So it was good.
I would just like to say, outside of it looking like I have an A cup, I like how muscular I look in this shirt. I think
Okay.
it's ripped for her pleasure. I want to say it before you did. And Lola, I must say you're quite boobalicious today.
Well, thank you.
It's quite nice.
I have mine packed away today.
I don't understand why. They're so pretty.
Well, I was going to put something else on, and then you're like, no, you're fine.
That's not what happened. You said,
Pretty sure
I walked, so I'm actually in South Jersey.
He's in my neck of the woods.
So I walked to her house, and she said, listen, I'm not putting anything else on. This is all you get tonight. That's the way it is. If you don't like it, I'm just not going to be on your podcast, God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
That's what happened.
Wow. Okay. What are we talking about tonight, Lola?
So tonight we're talking about polyandry and all the ins and outs. But before we get into polyandry, we definitely have to hit on what poly is as a whole and what that looks like, how that, because polyandry is a form of polyamorous relationships. So if you don't know what polyamorous relationships are, you're not going to really, you'll understand, but you won't get the full concept of it. So polyamory is pretty much like you're in multiple romantic relationships at the same time, but with everyone's full knowledge and consent of all the relationships going on. And polyandry is when the woman has multiple boyfriends, right? No one hears about that side of the poly life. It's always like, oh, the guy with two girlfriends. They think of that as poly, but not knowing that women can have multiple boyfriends too, which brings us to polyandry.
And there's another word for the girl with the guy with two girls. There's another.
A guy with two girls.
Yeah, it's like poly, something like that. It's like
you can look it up. Go ahead, we can cheat. See, we aren't on here today. We don't claim to know everything, everybody. We
Not
just
at all.
No, we don't claim it.
Don't know everything. Just know enough.
But see, I want to talk about polyandry because I'm not sure if I could be
Polygamy.
polygamy. Oh, I'm not sure if I could be in a relationship with a woman with another man. Now, I think
Why?
we need because get off my stuff.
Oh.
It's
Don't
a
touch.
legit question.
No, I'm just saying, don't touch my stuff. It's like I'm trying to hit it, you trying to hit it. We sword fighting.
Oh, I get what you're
No, what? So it's like I can have her on a weekend type deal. I mean, what is it?
So I guess that's one of the biggest things that people who are more on the swinger side of the scale run into the problem, because every time you think of man with two boyfriends, it's automatically you're thinking about the sex aspect of it, which is a good aspect, but you're in a whole relationship and sex is just one part of it. So, a woman who has multiple boyfriends, that doesn't mean that you guys are in the bed together every night. It can happen. It'll be great, but that's not what that means. Like, I'm dating you and I'm dating him. Like, we're in relationships. It's not like a swingers thing every night where we're always playing all the time. It's relationship. It's the going out, it's the building the bond together, having the shared moments, having all the things. So it's like you're dating, but you don't have to date Timothy. Timothy's dating me and I'm dating you. It could be totally different relationships. So when explaining it sometimes to like people who are on the swinger side of the lifestyle, they always automatically think, well, we got a sword fight. Like, which hole am I going into? Am I in the front or am I in the back? There's so much more to it.
I'll take it front, back, front. I'm good.
Side, all the sides.
I'm a 6'4" guy.
Who has I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you today.
What? No, it's okay.
So actually, I have a friend that is in. Would you just stop?
I'm sorry. I just saw a picture.
Yeah.
I'm taking on football. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Henry. But anyway, go ahead. I'm taking on
One of
Facebook.
my friends is like that, and
She's a
both of
6'4" girl.
her. No, what? You and your 6'4" can stay over there. No, she has two boyfriends, and they're both amazing people.
Okay.
Mhm.
And she does stuff with both of them. She does stuff together. She does it works for them.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But so, do those boyfriends have
A relationship with each other? Absolutely
No,
not.
that's not what I was going to ask. Oh wait, we have a comment. Read it.
You're asking me.
Okay. Go ahead, Renee. You got it.
Oh, I see what you did there. All right. That's what communication's for, making sure each partner is getting what they need and each partner gives you different things.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa.
It's like Build-A-Bear before your boyfriends.
Say that again.
Like Build-A-Bear before your boyfriends.
Yeah, like this person like has like the whole emotional and whatever, and then this one's like rough and yeah, that's easier for me to look.
So here's the thing. I think, and maybe I'm talking because I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman who has another boyfriend. I don't think it'll work. But isn't polyandry a little different from polyamory in the sense, because if you're polyamorous, you're having relationships with multiple boyfriends, or whatever. But polyandry is that this girl, in a sense, correct me if I'm wrong, has two husbands or two boyfriends, and she doesn't have anybody, and neither do they. Because other than that, it would be polyamorous, right? No?
I guess I think that would more so fall under like what each person individually decides to do, right? So like say if I'm dating Timothy and I'm dating Malcolm, if we have that agreement of it's just the three of us, which is your closed triad, then yes, I guess it would just be polyandry, because polyamory is the whole umbrella term and you have all your different branches and sub titles that fall under polyamory, and polyandry is just one of them. But yes, I guess the technical part is the woman, two men, that's it.
All right, so Jessie, who is my girlfriend.
Or is that the Jessie I know?
Yes.
Hi, Jessie. Jessie's hot too.
Yes, she is. She goes, honestly, polyamory, polyandry is the same thing. It's people just putting different labels on the same thing.
Sounds
Um,
about right.
I don't think so because again, polyandry says that as a woman, I have
Two boyfriends.
two boyfriends. So Teresa just said polyamory is the umbrella term for this. Okay, so that's when we
Yeah.
started getting polyandry,
Yeah.
polygamy, and things like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But-
it's all polyamorous.
Okay.
Right.
So here's the thing, getting it speaking emotionally. So I know the hardest part for a man when he has two women or more than one woman is that you have to deal with all of their emotions. There's a lot of shit that comes with that.
But yeah.
Yeah, see, you both wanted to dispute, but you can't.
No, I wanted to say something different, but it didn't.
No, that's 100% true. It's like,
But
you know,
it's not the same
but
way
the
with
same-
dudes. We're not as emotional. We're logical.
Oh god.
Generally speaking, we're not
No.
emotional. I am not an emotional guy. I am not at all.
not an emotional guy.
I'm not emotional.
Why are you getting all
When do I ever get emotional? It never happens.
Why are you getting uppity?
Okay.
Nobody. I'm just saying. I'm
Sure.
educated to prove my point.
Right. Prove your point. Prove your point. Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're proving it very well right now.
I feel like I just need to leave this part of the show and let you two do it by yourselves.
I mean, we're, you know,
Guys you have to treat guys are different. Like each guy is different, just like each woman's different.
right.
Yes. Thank you,
There's
Henry.
not-
I'm passionate.
Mm.
Women are emotional and illogical. And then, oh my God. And then when their periods sync up, when you have two women, their periods actually sync up.
But men apparently want that. So I don't understand what the problem is. Y'all, so many men are like, I want two girlfriends. And then the period sync up, and now you're in Shark Week for the next 5 years. And now you're like, oh my God, they're so emotional. But that's what you wanted. So
No,
you're right.
it's not because the sex part is fine.
You're
Great.
just thinking about the sex part. That's
Yeah.
all you're thinking.
I'm a dude.
But people that are polyamorous aren't just thinking about the sex part.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is that the periods sync up, the menopause syncs up, all the other shit syncs up, and it's just everybody's crying. You don't know what to do. You gotta cook. You gotta talk to everybody about shit because you don't even want to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm having PTSD.
I can see. Oh my gosh, who hurt you?
It's definitely not for you. You can just stay right there.
I'm sorry. I just had a flashback of something that happened one week, and both the women were just going crazy, and I was just curled up in the bed, like whatever.
You'll be fine though. You'll be fine.
It's okay.
We're talking about polyandry, but so I say all that to say, the moral of the story is, men are not as emotional, but we are territorial.
Okay.
We're extremely territorial. So I can't see how most men could actually do that because I'm not going to want you to. I don't mind you having sex with my girlfriend because it's just how my brain works. But I don't want you to claim my girlfriend as your own or my wife or whatever. I just, it's not something that I would be okay with. It's like she's mine.
Yeah, but it's okay to share.
No, that's what I can share her pussy, not her heart.
I get what you're saying.
But why can't you share her heart?
I can't.
Blaine's laughing over there because we went through this.
No, I'm saying, I have the ability to be in love with multiple people. I could do it. I could see it for me, right? And I can love multiple people the exact same way. I just don't want you to. I said it. I don't care. I don't
So
care
this
who
is the
heard it.
equivalent to a man in the swingers world who's like, yeah, sure. Like I want to play with everything, but don't touch my woman. That's the same thing.
And I think my thinking is completely logical.
And I'm sure you do, and it's fine.
Because my thinking is logical. So
Okay.
let's.
That's your thinking.
Yeah.
There are people there that can and do love both the same person the same way, and they are fine with it.
You know what? You know why I think I'm the way I am now? Because she gave me a whole chocolate donut, and a cookie before the
I
show.
didn't give you a donut.
I
didn't give you a donut.
Yes, Teresa Zaragoza, that is very selfish, and I readily admit it. I'm not generally a selfish person. Most people who know me know that I'm not generally a selfish person. I'm a stubborn person. I'm a conceited person, but I'm not selfish.
Mm.
And
Okay.
I do. You just have to know where you are, because if you try to do something that's beyond where you are, you will fail, and you will have issues in relationships, and it's just not going to work.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Like knowing what you're actually capable of, because there's a bunch of men who are like, oh yeah, sure, I'm fine with it, and then literally 2 days later they're like, oh my god, what? You want to do what? You want to have sex with my best friend? Yup. And you want to be in a relationship with him? Potentially. Oh my god, like what's the problem? You just said it was okay. But you never really know what you're in for until you're kind of like in the thick of it, and now you have to figure it out. And you think that, okay, like I could potentially be okay seeing my person laugh with another man, or seeing my person go on dates, get all dressed up all nice, like heels, dress, makeup, and go outside and not come home. But then when you're sitting in the house, you're like, oh my gosh, no, she's gonna fall in love. And then the insecurities strike.
Okay, so I guess the therapist is going to come out of me. I think part of the first thing that you have to do before you ever consider getting into these type of relationships is work on your insecurity, your self-confidence,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff that comes with it. Because a lot of people get into this world thinking that they will somehow get better.
Mm-hmm.
In this world. No, any insecurity you have, anything you
highlighted,
it will be highlighted in this world, because it's going to get tested. Because
mm-hmm.
somebody's going to come along with a bigger dick. Somebody's going to come along and gives better blowjobs.
What about the person who's going to come by and mentally stimulate you?
Then that's worse than a bigger dick. Because
Exactly.
a woman will take a smaller dick if he's mentally. And
not this woman. No.
Orgasm quicker than the guy with the big dick.
Lola Bunny does not take a small dick versus intellect. It has to be like the same length, okay? Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'm just saying, I don't think about these things. I haven't thought about these things. I'm just saying, just because I'm on the show and talking about it. But seriously, if you have insecurities, this world is not for you. We say that all the time, right? Because you're just gonna fall flat.
I mean, even us being in it, we still have insecurities. Everybody has insecurities. It's just how
I'm perfect.
Just how we deal with insecurities.
Every part of perfect.
Perfect.
Well, okay, so Jessie Lee, she said, but that's more of a swinger's perspective. Poly relationships are based on intimacy.
Yes.
Yeah, but we all know people who are in poly relationships, and I'll admit this for myself, we were in poly relationships, and we were doing fine until something happens, and the next thing you know, was like,
listen, but that can happen in any relationship.
It can happen in any relationship, and I think that's why it just takes. It does take work to be in any relationship, but it takes that much more work to be in a poly relationship of any type, whether it's two men and one female, whether it's two females, one male, whether it's four females and one male, whatever your dynamics, your layout is, it's all work. And if you don't lay the proper foundation, you're not going to have anything to fall back on. Like if you come into it and, the first 2 months is just playing all day, every day, then when it's time to sit down and have the real conversations, you're like, okay, well, we don't even agree on the same things. We don't even like the same things. Well, so like now
that could happen in any normal relationship.
It is a normal relationship. It is a relationship.
So for the record, everyone, I have a huge crush on Teresa Zaragoza. So anytime she puts up a comment, I'm just going to automatically put her comment up because I think she's hot. That's just so you know. So she gets priority here because she's a hottie. Go ahead.
Everybody got insecurities. It's about how you deal doing the work behind growing and healing. 9 out of 10 times, those insecurities stem from outside your current relationship.
Yes, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Poly has no place in swinging. Bringing someone you're emotionally attached to, if you're not comfortable letting them play, defeats the purpose. I don't know that I agree with that.
I mean,
You can be both. You can be poly and a swinger.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesse, me, like we are.
Yeah,
Nothing really.
I think it just all depends on the conversations you have with your partner, or in this case, partners. Like, if you're okay with certain things, if you have certain boundaries, certain things that you don't, want them to do in a place setting that you feel is more intimate, it's the same thing as if it's just with one person, but now it's just two, three, four. Like, it's all the same conversations, just multiplied over a variety of people. So to not have, to be in the swingers world and you not have emotional ties or connections to certain people, if you're poly, it can't be like that, because poly people want, a certain level of emotional connection with multiple peoples.
Yeah. So
I have to admit, we didn't hear anything you said because we had technical difficulties just
It's
now.
all right. I pretty much said that swinging, if you're a polyamorous person and you have multiple partners, whatever your terms and agreements and dealings in a one relationship would be multiplied over your 3, 4, 5 relationships, however many you have.
So,
Yep.
Jesse, I would just like to know where one puts in an application to become the fourth partner. No. Wow. Wow.
First of all,
Wait. Here we go. Here we go. You see how the jealousy? She's like, no, get off my girlfriend. See? Wow. You know what?
but that's the thing too, though. You can still, I feel like a lot of people don't want you to be jealous in poly relationships, but that's still a part of just being a human being. Like, you can be jealous and it's okay if you're poly and jealous. It's
like
a feeling. It's a
so
thing.
like Jesse and I, we didn't start off like we were swingers. And then it just kind of our relationship kind of built on that, but it didn't change. Yeah, she can go swing. I don't care.
Okay, so listen.
We go swing. She doesn't care.
So we have
But
Jesse, we have Dudley, we have, I think Teresa said it. They all three of them said, I'm a poly swinger. Define what a poly swinger is.
What we're talking about. Like, we're like.
I know that
poly,
what we're talking about. I mean, just find it for someone who may not know on here. Did you just give me like dummy? It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, we're 26 minutes into the show. If you don't know what a poly person is or a swinger person is right now, you might have to rewind back. But
so for the people who just logged on, and
for the people who just logged on,
yes,
swinging, you're sharing your partner with others in a sexual environment, a sexual nature.
Wait. That's not true. You can only be a swinger if you're a couple.
Okay. But I said partner. Did I misspeak?
Oh, you said partner?
I thought I did.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Well, that's your fault.
Today you can say whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, that's your fault. You can't hear. You need your hearing aids, old man. Come on. So
I'm leaving the show.
You're a swinger, right? And you're sharing your person with other people sexually. And now you add poly on top of that. You're a person who wants romantic. What is that?
Fruit snacks.
Oh, eating the baby fruit snacks. Poly is a person who wants multiple romantic and intimate relationships. So you're a person who has multiple boyfriends and or girlfriends, who also enjoys sharing your partner, and they enjoy sharing you sexually with other people. I think that covers the basis.
And has run off.
Eating fruit snacks.
No, I don't know, probably raiding my pantry. But he had a cupcake and before.
Hungry, hungry hippo. But yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
no.
like it's
It's
like,
swingers thing, and I'm in it, and Jesse's in it, and there's multiple people that are in this chat that are poly swingers.
yeah. I feel like
Like,
it's not, people make it seem harder than what it is. And by no means am I saying is it easy to be a swinger plus being poly, but I feel like a lot of people make it sound harder than what it is. It's the same like you have two kids. You already know you have to do everything times two because you have two of them. So, in your relationship, you know, you have to do everything times two because there's two of them. Like, and I think the thing that blows my mind is when it's like you're living a monogamous life and you have a boyfriend and a side boyfriend, people can understand that, but they can't understand it when everything's open and honest. Like it's the same thing, like you have a family here and a family there, but y'all can't understand when the families come together, which is so weird sometimes.
yeah,
It's not
I mean,
weird.
to some people it is.
I mean, no,
To
it's
some people it's weird. But
okay. So we have a friend, and I'm trying to remember who it is. They just no, I remember the story, but I can't remember which friend it is. I'm not trying to touch a side boob. My hand just kind of okay. Just so you know. Um,
Not Titty Tuesday yet.
still Monday.
is it?
Oh my god.
Unfortunately,
I'm
unfortunately.
having a bad show day.
When does the show air?
On Mondays, I'm having a very bad show day. I don't know. I'm not
That's
good
okay.
tonight.
It's okay. I lost an entire week last week. So
You guys
Yeah.
go at it.
You did.
I lost an entire week last week, so we're good.
This is not okay. This is not okay.
It's
I'm
fine.
trying to be professional, and it's not working.
It's
I'm
okay.
having a bad show day.
CJ forgot it was Monday too, but she
Yeah.
has an excuse. She got drunk.
I
Which is
wish.
understandable.
Anyway,
Yes. Love
so
everybody.
no, it is difficult when you try to mix families and you try to bring the children in and explain why there are two women or two moms or two dads and all that good stuff.
I mean,
In this day and age.
I think kids normalize things the way we normalize it for them, though.
yeah. It's just another, layer of communication. Like I'm not me personally, I'm not there yet with like wanting to have two boyfriends in the
We're
same
not even
house.
gonna talk about your sex life, your poly life. You do a whole goddamn show.
I need a reality show. I need a Lola Bunny reality show. Maybe Zeus Network will produce it, but there won't be no fighting, so it'll be kind of boring. But,
Do they have to pay me for doing that?
huh?
I just pushed
you
Tubi.
you plug them.
Tubi. No.
No. It's okay.
What did you put? Those cupcakes are laced, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Then why do I feel like I'm high?
Maybe
Maybe you're just like
Contacts. Oh, like I feel so high right now. The fuck?
he's smoking all the way over there.
Still, I can feel like everything about me is like.
get it together, Jonathan. Get together.
Excuse me.
Get it together.
So those of you who generally watch the show, you know that I'm not normally this bad unless I've been drinking, and I haven't drank in so long.
So long as what, 4 days?
No, no, I haven't drank heavy since my birthday party.
Fair. That's only been a month, but congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
You remember what I told you yesterday? How you are the queen of giving an insult and a compliment all in one sentence. It's only been a month, but congratulations.
We're so off track. We're not supposed to be talking about your drinking.
Maybe that was my cry for help.
You know what, Jonathan? After this show, we will get you some serious help. But for now, I think that we should, talk
Anyway,
about what we talked
you
about.
need to be on Zeus. But listen, those of you who are on here, do me a favor. Like and share and all that good stuff. Subscribe. Go to our YouTube page. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Generally, I'm better on camera than I am today. So, the girls are like really carrying the show because I'm off today. Like, I don't even look like I'm in the camera. I'm just like a dark spot on the side. That's all. You can't even really see me. I'm
It's
listening.
okay. You should be reading the comments and, checking in with the people, telling us what, the people are feeling in the comment section.
Even though I'm wearing my glasses, that's pretty small and pretty
Yes, it's very tiny.
tiny.
Anyway, I do have a question though.
Okay.
Yes.
All the women and men on here, tell me, could you actually be in a relationship with someone? I'm sorry, could you be in a relationship either with two men, or could you be the second man in a relationship?
I feel like a lot of men can do it. They just, I guess society makes them feel like they're not supposed to be doing it.
I see more two women with one man than I do with two men with one woman.
Yes.
Well, because I think of the first thing the first that the first thing that I can't talk. What the hell is wrong with me tonight?
I don't know.
This
I
is
don't know.
weird. I can't get my thoughts together.
Get it together. Get it together.
I'm actually on here. Anyway, I think the first problem with men is that men are territorial.
Okay.
I miss you too, Teresa.
And Teresa said it better. She said it's ego and society.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's the whole territorial part. Like, okay, so here's Renee. Renee's hot. Renee has a great boyfriend. He's a really, 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 really good guy on every level. From what I can see so far, from knowing him for 6 months, probably, I think it's been a year. It's been about a year, actually.
It's more than a year.
Wow. Anyway, he's a really, 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 really good guy. Straightforward, to the point, love him, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she was my girlfriend and I walked in and he's busting her guts out, I'm going to be real upset.
Why? You just jump in.
Thank you.
Or what if I come home from a hard day of work and I just want you to myself?
I'll know that you had a hard day at work because that's communication. I would have communicated with you.
But what if he had a hard day at work too? So who do you choose?
Both of you. I will take care of both of you.
Exactly. See, because it's a relationship. You're just making it so hard. Like, it doesn't have to be that hard.
You're getting too in your emotions here.
Yeah, like.
Sorry, I lost all track of the conversation when she said she was going to take care of both of us at the same time. I didn't hear nothing after that.
See, and then your day is fixed. Oh,
Everything is, all problems are solved.
But what if I want a blowjob instead of doing back shots? And I mean, these are kind of the weird things that I think about.
Then I would give you a blowjob while getting back shots.
But you can't do both. What if we both want blowjobs? And you can't do us both at the same time because then our dicks touching. It's all kind of crazy and weird.
Okay, well then just wait your turn. Like you're making it a bigger thing than what it's supposed to be.
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
I was already with him, so I probably already gave him a blowjob. So if you came in, then I would give you a blowjob.
Exactly. And then he would be so worked up and get another one later.
So what you're saying, so what you're saying is this: you don't have problems, you have solutions.
Facts.
Okay, I get it.
That's most women.
But see, it's easy when we are talking about sex, but it gets very, very hard when we start talking about the emotional part of it. We get hammered from childhood lives. Look this way, and the pleasure to comfort societal norms.
Pressure to conform to societal norms. Lord have mercy on your eyes today. Jesus.
Again, Teresa is absolutely positively right. We do have a pressure. And listen, I grew up in church. So, anything but monogamy is wrong. You can't look at a woman. Don't even give that woman a ride home from church, the other woman a ride home from church, because that might leave room for the devil to come in and do stuff in your. That's just the way. I'm serious. It's a thing. Yeah. So
I grew up Catholic.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
No,
I went to Catholic school.
I went to Catholic school for 3rd grade, and I told the priest something. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. Let me preface this. I said, I'm apostolic. I'm Pentecostal. We don't pray to saints. I'm not praying to Mary. I pray straight to Jesus. They didn't let me come back and forth. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the way I was taught at the time. And they're like, he can't come back. Don't let him come back. Anyway, getting back to it. Catholic school PTSD. I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of that that goes
Literally,
around.
I had a nun come in and go, "There's no sex in heaven, children." I'm like, oh well, fuck that.
Wow.
I'm not going.
Well,
I'm
that's-
not going.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm currently in a poly, female, male, female poly V. But before that, I was mostly MFM poly V. Worked out well in the beginning, but always one guy would want to be in the main. So I had such a headache, and I'm forever done with that dynamic. But you know, CJ, you guys are kind of the exception to the rule. You guys really make that. I know them personally. They really, really make that work. The three of them, they all get along. They go on vacations, and I'm not vacations. They go to parties. They do stuff together.
That's
Blah,
how
blah.
it's
That's how it's supposed to be.
supposed to be.
They're poly swingers.
They're poly
That's how
V.
it's supposed to be. Poly
Yeah, so-
swingers.
No, they're not poly swinger. Oh, they are
They are
poly
swingers.
swingers.
They
Yes,
are poly swingers.
What are you talking about?
they
Yes,
are.
they
They
are.
are poly swingers. But I also know women who say the same thing. They're like, I can't share my man's heart with someone.
Yeah,
I
it's a lot of women who feel that same way, and it's a lot of situations where it feels kind of forced upon the woman to be with the
No.
whole poly dynamic, female, male, female. Some situations feel a little bit more forced, but I mean, when you're got your rose colored love glasses on, you're like, okay, well, I like women. It could make him happy. It probably could make me happy too, because I do like women. You get kind of caught up in the loop. But ladies, let me tell you something. Don't settle for less. Get you 2 boyfriends, 2 of them, 3, and a girlfriend. You don't settle. No settling in 2025. Okay, 2 boyfriends, 3rd if you can handle it, and a girlfriend, and then you. See, this is you.
I don't know if I can handle all that.
It's a lot. But men are easy, but they're complicated in their own ways.
What do you
And I
mean?
feel that's the same way
They're not
with
easy.
women.
They're complicated creatures.
Not really.
You're really not. Like once you, and I think that's the part of it, is once you learn who you're dealing with, it's easy. You have to learn who you're dealing with.
I love how Teresa keeps on bringing us back in. Again, it's about she's just like, I'm going to help you out, guys. Just bring it back. Again, it's reverse engineering the way society makes love look and better communication. 100%. 100%. As a matter of fact, I was having a conversation about the whole poly life today, and the conversation came about because someone said that when a man truly loves a woman, he closes his heart to every other woman. And in a vanilla world, that makes sense. In our world, it doesn't. And I'm going to be honest with you, in a vanilla world, it's not true either. They just say they close their hearts. I
They
think.
might close their hearts and open their legs. It's 2 different things.
Oh.
It's 2 different things. They might, because I feel like a lot of that's the main holdup of a lot of people exploring poly, at least when they talk to me, is like, I don't know if I can give my heart to someone else. So they can close their heart off, but the peen is fair game.
Wow.
I'm just saying. The peen is fair. That's why men in the monogamous world end up with 3 kids with 3 different women. Sometimes they got 3 kids with 4 women. I don't know how it works, but it happens because their heart is closed off, but their peen is just out there peening. You know?
Oh, okay. That was weird. Penis fair game. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
First of all, please do not objectify us men like that.
I am so sorry. You guys are the prize.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is the whole thing to be air quote.
You guys are the prize.
Listen, I'm not a piece of meat. I'm not just a walking, living, breathing dildo. You can't just hop on me anytime you want. I have bullshit. A bullshit?
A bullshit.
You just can't put batteries in me and think I'm gonna work.
No, that's
Hey.
what.
Wow.
Go, Janet.
I'm weak.
I'm gonna throw up an advertisement.
And say what?
I'm throwing up an advertisement. I'm gonna talk about something. Can we take a break?
Blue Chew.
I'm glad you guys are having a great time.
We are. But I mean, it's okay, Jonathan. You're not a piece of meat. Men, you guys are not a piece of meat. You know, we value and respect all of you men folks out there.
Do
We would
you?
value you even more if you opened your heart to being polyandrous.
A lot of the guys have issues opening up.
Don't try to change. No, you just said we're a piece of meat.
No. I said you're not. I changed my
Read
mind.
that, Lola, read that.
Yes, we are poly swingers, and transparency, communication, and him being committed to keeping us happy and everyone believing that someone can equally love more than one person at the same time is what makes us successful. Key word is successful, not perfect. Mhm.
Actually, hey, Kim. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You know what? Yet another conversation I was having with someone today. I think when we strive for perfection, you set yourself up for failure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not going
No
to
one's
be,
perfect.
you know, we can work. I think we should strive to do the absolute best that we can and everything. See, this is a life moment.
Mhm.
Uh, wait, men are closed off even in monogamy. What the hell does that mean?
That means you guys don't just like,
It's like pulling teeth sometimes trying to get.
yeah, you guys aren't always vulnerable. You guys aren't always.
But listen, but I can also see it of why you do it. Because Blaine does it. He does it like as it's like a protection thing to protect us. Like you guys can handle it. You're the men. We have a lot on our plates, and you don't want to
Burden us with your feelings.
Yes, and I get it.
That has nothing to do with that. You hit the nail on the head.
What?
Okay, here we go. If you ask a man for directions, the man is going to say, go up to that light, you make a right. And then you go down the street to the next light and you make another right, and then you'll be
I
there.
know
You
where
know
this is
what
going.
he's going to say? Well, what you going to do? You're going to go to the light, and you know there's a nice dress shop there on the way to get to where you have to go. And then when you get to the dress shop, you should stop and get some ice cream too. And then you go to the light, and then you make that right. And then around that corner,
All right, you're exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating.
She's
So you
not
know what
gonna tell
happens
you
when
to
we
get.
do that
She's not gonna tell you to get the ice cream, but she's gonna mention the ice cream shop. She's not gonna say stop because you got somewhere to go. Okay.
So we're not closed off. We're just to the point. And you guys don't know how to deal with to the point.
No, you guys like to bottle shit up.
That's not true. I'm coming from a therapist point of view. When a man feels comfortable,
Yeah, but how long do you have to get like to be comfortable, right? Like, how far in your relationship should you finally start letting down your walls? Because comfortability looks different for everyone, but isn't that what you're supposed to be like the foundation you're building when you're dating someone is to be able to be comfortable with that person? Like I wouldn't want to be in like a 7-year relationship and my man is not comfortable to say, "Hey babe, you know what? I had a hard day. Life is kicking my ass. Like I need a hug." I don't want to be that deep into it. Like some guys are just really like tight, you know?
So I say this whenever you go into a relationship with somebody. Oh, you guys are making me not be funny now. Okay. Whenever you go into a relationship with someone, you got to remember that you're not going into the relationship with that person, but you're going into the relationship with that person and every other piece of baggage that they've brought with them before they got with you.
Right.
I don't know why he's so.
But it's your ability. There's a couple of things that have to happen. Number one, that's bringing all of that stuff, good and bad. By the way, we like to say it's bad, but sometimes it's good. I'm chivalrous because I saw other men being chivalrous in my life. So it can be good or bad, but you have to learn how to work with that person, not how you want to work with that person, but what you need to do to get to that person. So I'll never forget when I got in my relationship, I used to cook. Everybody knows I love cooking. Cooking is my love language, right? But finally, my partner said, I know you love cooking, but that's not what I want. So I had to completely change how I did stuff. And then and that's how walls get broken down. You start working with that person. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done being serious. Serious
That's
time
true.
over. See,
that's all
I
true.
shut shit down. Everybody stops talking when I talk and I say stuff.
Oh
No,
my gosh. Anyways, Jesus Christ.
hold
Women
on.
being respectful when people are
Now you guys
Yes.
want to be respectful. That's new.
All right, we'll just cut you off every time. It's fine.
Thank you. It makes me feel normal.
talking.
Yep, as an adult, you're responsible for not punishing your partners for others' hurt.
Mhm.
Self-growth. Sometimes, Teresa, people do it and they don't even realize that they're doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people, I call it bleeding out. Johnson's heard me use this term before. It's like, you know, someone cut you the other day emotionally. They said some words, hurt your feelings. They left a nice little jab right here. And now you come to me and I could say something. Oh my gosh, girl, your hair looked crazy today. What happened? In a playful manner, but now you're bleeding on to me. Now you're cursing me out. I can't believe, because someone else hurt you. Like, that's part of your self healing. Like, you have to heal yourself before you can start. You don't have to be 100% healed. You know, put a little band aid on it, get yourself together, and address whatever you need to be addressed. Whoever hurt you is the person that you need to talk to. If you can't talk to them, talk to Jonathan. Apparently he's a therapist or something.
Wow. Apparently,
Apparently.
Unique said men are emotionally unavailable.
Not all men are emotional.
She said some, and she said some.
Some men are emotionally unavailable.
Yes.
Well, Unique, I tell you what, you come on over to my house and you and we're going to talk about it and I'm going to give you a whole bunch of hugs. Okay.
Hugs.
There. Oh, yeah, but that again, that's why you need to strive to work on yourself to do better. But again, I go back to this. I can't do better if I don't know I need to do better.
Communication. Here we go. Back to the communication.
No. Sometimes I don't know what I don't know. So I
That's
don't
fair.
know. I don't know that I'm bleeding on you because the wound is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes the wound is here and I can't see it.
But
Yeah.
a partner would feel that though.
And
If you guys
sometimes
have good enough connection, they'll know.
Yeah.
I guess from sitting down with a whole bunch of couples, I know that it sounds good on paper, and by the way, everything everybody's saying is absolutely right. However, it's hard. It's hard to put it into practice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because how many men? I can speak for men when they're alone and they're talking to me by themselves. They open up and say, "Well, I tried to say such and such,
Yeah.
and it was used against me." So men are the type of creatures. Yes, they will. After that happens, they will boom. They will just shut down. They're like, "Fuck it, forget it. I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go be
And
my fighter and go be my strong person."
yeah, and it's sad that a lot of men deal with that, but you know, it's a part of wanting to make your relationship work. You have to try again. Like, it might not be next week, it might not be next month, but if you want your relationship to, last for a lifetime, ideally, some people don't, but if you want it to last for a lifetime, you have to try again. You have to be vulnerable again. And if something gets used against you, chalk it up to the game. It is what it is, but you can't use that to shut down on your partner and just be like, well, fuck it. Like, if the relationship fails tomorrow, it just does. Like, you just have to keep trying. That's one of my things for me being in a relationship. If my man is not trying, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
So
I
Jesse
don't
goes.
care if you succeed or fail. If you're not trying, we can't talk about anything.
So Jesse goes. Okay, bringing it back to the poly topic. Thank you, Jesse and Teresa. You both keep on bringing us back. If you aren't great at communicating, poly isn't the LS for you because poly is all communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All about communication And knowing yourself, I will say that knowing yourself,
Yeah.
knowing
And
what
it's
you
not
can
for the
handle.
people to test your relationship either. Don't test your relationship.
Because I say again, somebody's going to be out there that seems like they're bringing something better. Because the grass always looks greener until you actually get over there.
Mm-hmm.
Greener where you water it.
Ooh,
Yes. Yes.
I like that.
So
That sounded quite Irish of you.
oh, that's great. I'm not Irish.
I know, but it sounded quite Irish of you. That sounded
You
quite-
gotta water your own grass.
You have to water your own grass.
Mhm.
All right, let's stop here for a second because
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
we'll talk about some stuff. Okay, here we go. Lola, you know about this one, but you don't know about this one.
All right. I
Let's
gotta
see.
put my reading glasses on. Hold on.
So, Summer Beach Party at Gunnison Beach, August 9th. Lola
What is
Entertainment
not?
and Discreet Friends.
Okay.
On Saturday, August 9th, Lola Entertainment and Discreet. That is going to be like a precursor to our hotel takeover. We're going to get out there. It's a clothing. It is not a nude beach. It is a clothing optional beach. That means for those of you who aren't comfortable getting fully nude, it's okay. There are a lot of people who don't get fully nude. I'm not one of those people. I'm letting all my wing dang doodle hang out.
Wang dang doodle. All
Yes,
right.
so the wing dang doodle.
Okay.
Here we go. CJ. Oh, I stayed bleeding out, but I recently went back to therapy. Very good. For the first time in 8 years to work on that. I know that that's not healthy nor fair to others. And that is
Big props to you, girl. I love that for you.
very, 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 very good.
I love
Therapy
that.
therapy is always a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm reading comments. Yes, Unique, it is clothing optional. It's at Sandy Hook Beach and Lot G. It's open all year. It's great. I'm telling you, I've met some of the best people out there. We actually have a group called the Gunnison Beach Crew. We have 4,000 members in it. And when we go out to Gunnison Beach, it's like every summer it's like just seeing a whole nother, it's just seeing a family again.
Y'all, please wear sunscreen. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Just wear
Oh
some
my God.
sunscreen.
I'm gonna make my way out there this year, but I'm probably gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna burn in 2 seconds.
I didn't wear sunscreen once and fell asleep, and my balls just
Mm.
Oh,
I
Can
just-
you imagine?
I couldn't
wait,
walk.
just your balls?
Just my balls.
That's
What
crazy.
the fuck else happened? How do just your balls get a freaking sunburn? It's not funny.
That's crazy.
Still bleed. Oh God, that's great.
Yes, Kim, we need you to take off, babe. I need you.
Yes.
No, but
I'm taking off too. I clearly I got the dates wrong, but I'll figure it out.
so you know what? We were going to go. I guess we're still going to go
On the
June
7th?
right? We're going to,
Okay.
but that's Swingers International Day, right? And it's a lot. I'm telling you, that day, people who normally go to Gunnison Beach don't go that day, and I'm going to tell you why. Gunnison
There's so
Beach,
many people.
Beach. There are a lot of swingers that go to Gunnison Beach, but it's not a swingers beach. It's a lot of naturalists out there. So you see children out there who are nude, believe it or not, because that's what they do.
I should bring my little niglet, let him run around.
Please don't bring him out there. I don't even want to hear the conversations that are going to come out of his mouth if he sees it. I don't even want to. No, leave him at home.
CJ's like falling dead.
Jonathan, why you
Jonathan!
put your pants on? Although every time I come to your house, he feels the need to just strip. But we're not even going to talk about that. You might need to bring him out there.
Yes, June 7th we're gonna go, and then we're going again August 9th.
It's June 7th and then August 9th. So you guys have 2 days. The first day is Swingers International Day. The second day, it's going to be just kind of the naturalists, and we're going to have a good time. We're looking at getting a permit so we can have a DJ out there that day. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. To get on the beach is what, $20 per car? Yeah. And let me tell you something about Gunnison. If you do not get there, especially on really, really nice days, if you don't get there by a certain time, the lot is completely full.
So what's a good time for the people who have not gone?
You
What's
need to
a
be
good time?
going. You need to go like you're going to a barbecue and trying to reserve a spot in the public park, like 8, 7, 8 in the morning.
Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, you'll still get in because they have other lots, but I'm telling you, it gets packed. Like you're on top of people like this. I
I
just
don't
want
like people like that.
don't say that.
Oh,
But that's going to be
okay.
fun. And of course, we have our hotel takeover. Oh wait, before we do that, I want to say this, y'all. Tomorrow night, 9:00, go over, watch my friend Max. He has a great show. It's called The Social Experiment. I really, 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 really enjoy his show. They have very good topics. Him and Nova, they are off the chain. They're great. That's going to be fun to watch it.
My Nova Boo, my Nova Boo.
Sorry, Kim. I know you got in trouble for coming to my birthday party.
Oh,
So sorry. As you told me, but I'm sure it was well worth it because
that birthday party was.
yeah, that was it was so much fun. It was great. We had a wonderful time. I mean, there was people fucking everywhere. I mean, it was a big orgy.
I missed the orgy, but I made my own fun. So
What orgy did you miss?
She made her own.
whatever orgy you was just talking about, you said it was a big orgy. I missed that.
So that's Max. But now let me get to let's see.
The takeover.
Okay, the takeover. So we're going to be we're doing a hotel takeover with Lola Entertainment. We love Lola. It's going to be August 22nd to the 24th. We're going to have such a beautiful time. We have some partner groups that are with us. We have YAS, that's the Sexy T Dot. That's me and Lola. Who else we have? I'm gonna find the other groups. That's Holly. She's going to be one of our massage therapists. She's just like fucking dope. We finally have our themes together. For the first night, Friday night, we will have our Black Lace lingerie party. Right after that, we're going to have our first floor crawl party. Yay!
Yeah.
All of them are going to be pajama parties. So, you can put on your pajamas or not, wear whatever you want to wear.
Clothing optional.
Clothing option. Oh, and this is another clothing optional thing.
Yes, it is, Jesse.
I just need some.
No, she asked if that was the same weekend that I told her about.
Yes, it is. That's Jesse. We had this conversation. We're supposed to go on a date that weekend. What
He ain't going on no date.
Anyway,
I'll give you our room number.
That's all I need. So then we have the pool party happening on the neon pool party. Guys, get your sexy bathing suits out. Yes.
Or no bathing suit, whatever.
I'm pretty neon myself.
Yeah, or no bathing suit, whatever. But get your sexy bathing suits out, guys. Get your sexy swimming trunks. Can we do better, gentlemen? Can you actually go get a pair of nice swimming trunks? Walmart
And
has
it's a neon pool party, so just spend the extra little bit of money.
You don't even have to spend a little bit of money. Listen,
Walmart.
Don't go to Temu though, because let me tell you something. When you go to Temu, they have the part in here and it's rubbing up against your legs.
Cut it out.
No, then you can't wear them on a regular beach. That acts as underwear to keep your stuff from swinging around.
So maybe they want to see your stuff swinging around at the regular beach.
Moving right along. This is my favorite one.
It's mine too.
So we're gonna have a sexy masquerade party. This is going to be elegant masquerade party. This is going to be so much fun. So let me tell you guys what I mean by this. Gentlemen, I want you to get your suits. I want you to get your ties or, a mock neck or whatever, however you wear your suits. I want you to get your shoes. I want you to come out. We want to be suited and booted, as they say in the hood. Or
Mhm.
as we used to say in the funeral business, we want you casket sharp. Okay,
Casket ready.
casket ready. That's what we want you to be. Ladies, y'all go and get your formal gowns. Don't go out spending $800 on a gown. Nothing like
No.
that. Don't do that. But you know,
Listen, Amazon has some for like $50.
and
They're really
And
pretty.
I don't know if Rent the Runway is still in business, but you can rent that dress, put it on, and send it right on back for the ladies who don't want to keep nothing in their closet.
Amazon has that rent before you or try
See?
before you buy thing.
wow,
See?
wow.
And Rent the Runway, you can actually wear it and
Yeah.
send it back. You don't got to pretend that you didn't wear it. You can wear it. They expect you to, and then send it back.
So, but we have so many things going on. We have our meet and greet. Our DJ Sparks is going to be there with our meet and greet. So Friday, as soon as you walk in, go over to the courtyard, check in, and put your bags down. Take your clothes off. Come right to the courtyard. We're going to be having our karaoke meet and greet. It's going to be so much fun.
Jonathan, are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing. Let me look you up and down.
First of all. No. We don't need the dancing.
Wait, I'm coming out. Just want the world to know.
No. 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 You cannot sing that song either.
For so many reasons.
You
No.
cannot sing that song.
We're at Saturday. I want to talk about Saturday because Saturday during the neon party, we are going to be having mud. Apparently, we're going to have oil wrestling.
Mhm.
But we're going to have games, life-size Jenga, space table. We're going to do our little annual or traditional car wash that a lot of us like doing at takeovers. We're going to just have so much going on. Massage therapist, Sir Lisa's is going to be there doing his thing. We're going to have
Highly recommend.
Yes, we're going to have a little basketball hoop out there. We're going to play a little basketball game. We're going to have a 30-second game. That's where the couples get together, and the couple that can come up with the most positions in 30 seconds wins a prize. Lola's going to be out there doing her thing. You know, it's always a great time when Lola's there. She's just not this Lola.
I mean, this Lola's fun too, but the other Lola, you know.
We
Hookah.
We
Can't forget.
We have hookah on deck. We are also going to have cabanas that we will be renting. So if you want to rent a cabana, you can have that private cabana set for you by the pool area. So it's yours. The restaurant, there is a very, very good restaurant in the hotel. They're going to be open really most of the time. And this is what I said about the restaurant that I think is so very, very important. We went there and we ate at the restaurant. I ordered a hamburger. The hamburger was $13. A hamburger, fries, and a soda. That's like McDonald's prices.
Yeah.
So you know, and then my partner was there. She had chicken Alfredo and soda, and it was like $14. So the food is reasonable at the hotel, and it was a big portion.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to go out finding other things, but we're gonna have some other options for you too. We're gonna have some other food options for you too. It is a cash bar, but you can bring your own alcohol on the premises. So that is going to be great. We're going to have a whole section for all you smokers that you can go smoke and do your thing. It's just going to be a great weekend. We're going to have some workshops, and it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of dancing, a lot of getting to know each other, and a lot of fucking.
And a lot of hugs. Not specifically from Jonathan, but you know, hugs.
So
Actual hugs.
So I'm thinking about getting a hug table. See, I brought this up. A hug table. I'm going to set up
like a kissing booth, but a hug table like that.
Yes.
I wonder what your partner says about this. We'll see. We'll see.
Stirrups.
Oh my God, Renee, you're making it worse. You're making it better, but worse at the same time.
I just want to know, why is it that when I said I have a table, the number started going down? Folks started leaving. You know, this is some bullshit.
They're tired of you retiring every 5 days. They're tired of they say blasphemy and then log off.
Unique, I need you to do me a favor. Go over. I sent you a message. I very rarely say stuff like that to personal people, but I sent Unique a message.
Jonathan, I
Yes.
feel like, one day we should just do a info session podcast about the takeover. I'm sure a lot of people have questions and they would like to hear from the man himself. Maybe, you and Lola Entertainment can figure out a schedule, and give the info session. Just an idea.
I'm going to give an info session. So I'm going to give information about the time, the place, and everything else that one needs to know where my hub table is going to be.
I mean, they would like other things too because, guys don't get hugs. So
Nothing else matters but my hugs at the take. People are really coming to the takeover for my hugs.
Are they?
Yes, that's the only reason why people are coming. The guys are bringing their girls like, yo, Johnson's going to be there giving out hugs. So we can't miss this shit.
Can't miss it for the world. No.
On that note, it's time for us to go.
Yes. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
I want to say thank you to my two sexy hosts, Lola and Juju. You guys are so beautiful. Thank you so very much for dealing with all of my stuff. Thank you.
You're
very welcome. You're very welcome.
I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm adding something new, everything. No, seriously, they're beautiful. They're great. She runs Discreet Friends South Jersey, and she runs it to the point that I don't even go on there. I'm afraid to go. I'm like, if I see that face, they're going to run. So I don't go on there. And Lola, she's like, she runs my life.
She does the background.
Yeah, she's
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's
whenever I can't get in contact with him, she's like, "Have you gotten in contact?" No. She's like, "I'm on it."
And then 5 seconds later, I have an answer. So
yeah,
yes.
Like I messaged him like 3 days ago. She's like, "I got it."
You guys should wait until I'm in front of you to talk to me. Talk about me.
If you guys cannot get in contact with Jonathan, normally about Discreet Friends stuff. The takeover is a little different because we're a joint venture, but if it's Discreet Friends stuff and you can't get in contact with Jonathan, just reach out. I'll answer. But you got to be specific because, like, you just can't slide in the DMs and say, hey. Like, you have to say, hey, I have a question. Like, some context helps.
Yes. Because if you come out with a hey, you're probably not going to get an answer either.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, guys. Thank you so very much. Next Monday at 9:00, we're going to be talking about gangbangs and reverse gangbangs. I'm telling you.
Really?
Yes, I want to do something very nasty. No, wait.
What? Wait a minute. What?
Okay.
I don't know if I have to be. Do I have to show up next Monday? Because I don't think I have anything to contribute on that topic.
You know what I'm upset about? I said that, and you said you're not coming next Monday, and this one just said, "Really?" I don't give a fuck.
No.
I'm gonna say it. That's gonna be the best 30 minutes of your life.
No, you were.
I'm done with the show. Bye.
That's 3 seconds.